presentation of the National Football League.
A look there inside a MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Giants, and Greg, it is the latest stop for Russell Wilson. A decade and a Super Bowl in Seattle, 2 years in Denver, last year in Pittsburgh, and now Russell Wilson is the Giants QB.
Let's not forget, Mike, not too long ago, Russell Wilson was not only the face and one of the top superstars of the NFL, he was a bona fide Hall of Fame quarterback. So the talent and the resume, it's still there. He puts together one of those vintage performances we've seen throughout the years. This team's going to be hard to beat.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. A gain of 48.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It just, he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And Wilson's been doing this a long time. He knows the drill, slides to avoid the contact, and picks up the first down.
That's good.
Well, he's doing it all on this drive. He's throwing the ball well, and now he's able to use his legs to pick up good yardage and get a fresh set of downs.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. 1st down. 1st and goal.
1st down.
This has been a picture-perfect opening drive. You would have hated for it to get stopped there. Fortunately for them, they get a nice run on 3rd down, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. Tracy. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but Not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it's still...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Gray gonna return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
As hard as it may be, Mike, to resist, I don't think they need to come out and think we have to match them big play for big play after just giving up that early score. Stick to your plan. Pick up the first down. Allow this game to start unfolding and settle into a rhythm. Execute your game plan. Don't try to match what your opponents do. This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do. And man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Kelsey. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one. An even 40 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get this complete to Worthy.
Complete to Xavier Worthy.
Second down, they need 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Giants.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Emir Smith-Marset now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all tied. Third quarter. And a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. 1st catch, 1st touch. Here as we start the second half.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. 3rd and a yard. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. This one brought in by Brown. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5. Now Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake.
On the stop. Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and He's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up second down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game.
And it's third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Here's Pacheco. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
18-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now fourth down.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Now Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Here comes second down. From the shotgun, Wilson. This one is caught by Robinson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Giants first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
First down.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Russ. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10.
That's good for the Giants. First down.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Giants, first down.
Now here's the spike, and they stop it with 22 seconds remaining. he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to potentially send us to overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. That ball intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. And the timeout comes. The whistle blows with 3 seconds remaining on the clock. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
On the return, it's Smith-Marsette. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So, it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.